My name is Alvin Anthony. I'm an activist, um, and I also work as a consultant. But I have a history of working and supporting organizing initiatives. Act to Mubano is a very important space for deep reflection and learning and sharing. Not enough happens in a space that's free and a space that's constructively critical. And ACT has repeatedly created those conditions to bring a range of activists together to reflect, learn, and obviously it influences and impacts on the work. So it has resonance, it rubs off. So I think it's a very important space. It's a necessary space. It's a space that sometimes is not understood because we are used to funding with the log frames, etc. I was in the climate justice group, and we had participants from countries also that were recently hit in the region: Mozambique, Malawi, Zimbabwe, with Freddy, Cyclone Freddy, and also South Africa with the floods. So people could directly talk about the manifestations of climate change, but also talked about the drivers of climate change, which are the corporations and the extractive, dirty energy paradigm. And if you look at all our countries, they've gone the dirty energy route with the support of the state, the party, and capital, like a nexus. And people are uprooted from the land. There are the terrible impacts of open cast mining in Tet. And then we also have BRICS corporations. So in Tet, it was first Vale Brazil, and now it's Vulcan. That's a Brazilian company and an Indian company. So the struggle is broader than just those countries. It's about changing that economic paradigm, and it's a long road to go. And we also talked about an issue that's of deep concern, and I don't think we are addressing it adequately. And hopefully today in the solutions, I think we will pick it up, is that the shifts in the region which we need to be clear about. And that shift is to increase securitization, increase use of private army and mercenaries that back up corporations, thus making it very difficult for activism and very dangerous for activism. And therefore, how are we in solidarity? How do we organize under those conditions? And at least a number of the countries have upped their intelligence using the Pegasus intelligence system, some of them being supported by Rwanda, which has got one of the best intelligence and repressive systems on the continent, if I can say it that way. So we're entering an era where resistance is under a lot of attack. If you look at the right to land, the right to a place in the city, Abu Shali Bassam Jandolo has had 24 activists killed. You look at mining in Tet province and activism there, a lot of pressure on activists. So I think it's an important space to take us forward, and it's an important space where I hope that the organic linkages would take place and we'd continue building regional solidarity. So thank you very much. Thank you.